elite average. We were very elite average. We were very like, what?
Why?
Here's another one. Here's another one.
We're focused.
Also, Moats was rushing Derek Carr, and Derek started throwing the ball insanely fast. So Moats started chirping at Derek to hold the ball longer, talking spicy to him. That had me dying. Carr was shook. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
I actually do. And in fact, shout out to my teammate James Harrison. It was one of my first games when I was in Pittsburgh being mic'd up. And I was telling him, like, yo, I'm the feds. I got the wire on me. And we joking the whole game about different things, trying to get sacks. I'm burning my butt on the sideline because we got the bench heater on. I'm like, bro, it ain't hot. It ain't cold enough for that. So we get in the game, and I'm chasing at the car all game. And I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? Like, you've gotten sacked all year long. You hold the ball. Now it's like you get here, and it's like, quick. So I'm like, yo, man, hold that ball for a second, man. Let me get the second.
I think we're back.
And we sound good. No echo. Everything's nice.
That's true.
I can see you.
That's true. I can see you. I can see you. I can hear you. Can everybody else see us and hear us? Because
what up, David? Okay? Can you hear us? Rod, Dollar,
can anyone hear us?
What's the word? Are y'all out there? Are you out there? And
okay,
YouTube
so they can. Okay, so Rod can see us. Can you?
He said, shout out to the pink. He said he likes the pink. Okay. Hey, look, she even broke y'all out with a nice, colorful top, even after a loss. All right, I don't know if y'all peeped this. This is after a loss, Rod. Okay, so she's thinking of you guys. Okay.
Okay, loud and clear. Okay, cool. They can hear us, see us. Okay, listen. What we just went through, I could never explain it to anyone. I don't know. Okay, but we're here. Okay, and somebody put in the comment section, our live is whatever they said. The live is acting like the Steelers, or the live is not working like whatever it was. Great comment. Thank you so much. This is a mess, okay? And we love a good mess.
And look, I'm over here laughing on top of this too, because I done figured out something too, right? I was over here like, yo, what's up with all these new upgrades, all these different screens? We watching. I'm looking at the vertical. This is a vertical preview that we see it to our left. It's a clean vibe though. It's a clean, but now it all makes sense to me, because I was over here like, yo, I still feel slightly confused watching this, looking at this, but I'm here now. I'm locked in. All right. So that's also, you talk about Steelers, right? You talk about how sometimes you don't know which verse is going to show up. You don't know which verse is going to show up over here either. Okay. YouTube wanted to act weird. StreamYard wanted to act weird. Our internets wanted to act weird. And even me processing all this new upgraded stuff is acting weird. But here we are.
StreamYard has sent us to Mars. It literally says that whenever you set up a live stream. Like, I'm not making this up.
I don't know where I'm at right now.
And I feel like I'm in Mars because I have no clue what's going on. The preview is showing,
if you're watching this on your phone, you might be seeing something totally different vertically, okay? And then you look at us like regular, and it's like, all right, we look different. So I'm just... Forgive me.
If you were watching on your phone, I would like to apologize maybe for the view that you're getting. The view that StreamYard is telling me you're getting, I am sorry. Maybe I'm not sorry, actually.
I'm just glad I got a haircut. If it's going to all be featured together, at least don't have me looking crazy over here. All right.
I can't. So if you're on your phone, I promise you, the view that you're getting on your phone, if it's messed up, it's not supposed to be, okay? Yeah. And I don't know how to fix it. And I'm sorry. Enjoy the view for the day. Just enjoy the view for the day. So now that we've had a complete screw up, and listen, let me just tell you all something. So everything's messing up, right? And I'm like, I have to fix this. Like, something's messing up. I end the live because I'm in control of the live. By the way, if you have anything lovely you want to drop to Moats, let me know. Y'all put on the screen now.
You see, we are.
So I'm in control of the live, right? And so I have to send another link, blah, blah. And I get back with Moats, and he goes, I'm glad it's you and not me.
I'm glad that you're the force multiplier. You're the captain.
I don't know. Like, you gotta fix this. Like, I don't know. Like,
hey, Aaron Rodgers, save us. Come on now. You don't get to play Ben Rodgers. All right, come on now.
You're literally like, I don't care. Like, what do you know? I don't know. So, like, I love that. I love that. So here we are. Okay, here we are. The Steelers lose the game. Okay, we all know. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. We lost the game. We suck. Shame on us. Like, everything has gone to hell. We're
Fire them all.
We're so terrible. Yes. Everyone sucks. And am I disappointed? Yes, I'm disappointed. I will say, we're what, 9 games in? Mm-hmm. We're inconsistent. That is who we are. When a team shows you who they are, you got it. That's what you got to hold them to, right? Like, we now know we're inconsistent. We're just inconsistent. Mm-hmm. That is who we are. And so, although I want us to go win the Super Bowl, I have to realize we're inconsistent. Like, I mean, there's no other way to put it. And so for me, it's like, it's disappointing. But at the same time, when your team shows you who they are, you kind of have to believe them. Like, shout out to me. I've been telling you all for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks about this offense. Haven't I been alarming them? I'm like, hey, I'm just saying, like, let's stay focused on this offense, okay? Hey, they didn't do well in the second half against Green Bay. Focus on this offense, and everyone's like, you're overreacting. Then the Colts happen, and because we win the game, and the offense and the defense is putting them in great positions, we assumed the offense was good, and now we're all like, oh my God, our offense is bad. I'm like, guys,
that's real. That's real. Oh no! Did you? Oh, you got me. I'm feel like I'm back. I'm back. All right, I got. We here.
Are you in Mars? Are we in Mars? Okay.
Yeah. We're like a pause. We're good. But no, I respect all that, man. Absolutely. Yeah.
So here we are. Welcome, chat. Welcome everybody in. Go. And if you are on the old stream, we're sorry. Internet, everything, could be me, could be everything. It is what it is. We wanted to show up today looking like Easter.
Come on, man. Y'all see what we on, man. Y'all see what we on today. Put some colors on, man. If you ain't got no color in your system, what you doing over there, man? All right, live this thing. Y'all want to come in here just like a funeral, huh? Doom and gloom all blacked out, man. No, we ain't doing that today. Put some colorful on, man. All right, yeah.
Football is fun. Man. The other thing is too, before we start this, I want to give shout out to veterans. So if you have served, I don't like saying Happy Veterans Day because I feel like are you supposed to say Happy Veterans Day? You know what? Forget that. I'm going to say thank you. Yeah. I'm going to say thank you to all the veterans. If you're listening to this live, if you're going to watch this on playback, thank you for everything you've done for this country. Thank you for being our backbone. Thank you for serving, dedication, commitment. Thank you. So I just wanted to say that because it's important that we say that. And yes, the Steelers are bad, but our veterans are not.
Absolutely, man. Big time shout out to all the veterans out there, man. Yeah, I mean, you think about it, man. It's a ton of veterans that rock with the Steelers, man, that, talk about how the Steelers have been a major part of their journey. So, whenever you talk about the parallels with that, I know as athletes, man, we always have the utmost respect for any service person, man or woman, because, man, y'all putting the ultimate sacrifice out there, man, whenever you talk about, represent your country in that fashion, man, and keeping it safe. So I'm with you 100%, man. Never any pushback there.
I love it. So welcome everyone in, and let's rip off the Band-Aid. So you've seen my instant reaction. I've had some time to take a deep breath. And my takeaway from this game is we're not where we want to be. We are inconsistent right now. Our offense is struggling. Aaron Rodgers is struggling. Everything, you know what? Everything just kind of looks like we're like we need one more thing or one more player. It's like on defense, like we have Jalen Ramsey in the secondary, and then we have our defensive line, and there's kind of nothing. Everything else is just kind of like eh. And then we have like Aaron Rodgers at quarterback who didn't have a great game, center guard, whatever. Like we're still just everything just isn't quite working. That's what it feels like. I feel like it's just not. I don't know. Like it's just not clicking. Like the puzzle hasn't come together. And I don't know if the puzzle is like right here and it needs to come together, or if the puzzle is like here and we just need to finish. I don't know where we're at. So I feel weird. I'm like, I don't even know. Like it just doesn't look good.
Well, the record reflects that, right? And when we're talking about just where they are, even in the NFL, right? AFC in the division whole, it's like they're kind of in that middle of the pack, upper middle of the pack, but that's where they are right now, and for multiple reasons, right? And like I said, we know it's not an exclusive to Pittsburgh issue. Maybe we could look around the league and do that. But in terms of with the Steelers, every team has those little things where we're like, yo, that team would be great if they had this and that piece.
Yeah.
This team would be great if they had this and that piece. But that's what makes the NFL the NFL. Nobody has the complete deck. So it's all about how can you figure out how to maximize what you're doing well, which we say is what? Playing through our tight ends, Aaron Rodgers protecting the football, right? Scoring in the red zone, defensively getting sacks, creating pressure, creating turnovers, right? Being perfect in the margin, special teams. That's our way of getting out of there. We look at other teams and it's like, yeah, man, they get out of there by scoring 35, by scoring 40. Hey, they get out of there by being able to run the football, Jonathan Taylor for 200 plus yards, right? We saw that with the Colts, right? Weak versus us, no rushing attack. They look pedestrian at best on offense. You look at them a week later, they run you like, yo, how is that same offense played us? And you saw what we look like versus the Chargers. Like, yo, the math doesn't math all the way, right? But that's this level. And when we say it's week to week, it is truly week to week. In every single game, whether it's a blowout or if it's a tight game, it always comes down to like a handful of just, if this bounces this way, that changes the flow. If that bounces this way, that changes the flow. And I always just think of like a simple, just apples to apples. JPJ has a chance to catch a pick, right? Hits him in the chest, doesn't catches it.
Yeah, first round of the game.
Changes, right? Then you think about it later on in the game for the Chargers, they catch their pick, right? And just the flow of it, how it felt, right? Those are certain things. When we talk about winning the turnover margin, we have 3 turnovers to a team that has 0 turnovers. So when you throw that in there and then you throw in third down, right? Offensively, I think we're 2 of 11 on
Terrible.
It's like these are multiple variables, but why were you 2 of 11? Well, you were 2 of 11 because you couldn't run the football well enough to get you in more third and manageables. But when we're also trying to offset the running with some of the quick passing attack, this week Rodgers was off, right? And this is one of the first weeks we saw him be off. This was one of the first weeks we saw him be off. It was like, yo, he was off though.
Yeah,
and we once again felt that burden of when quarterback is off at this level, it makes the offense drag at times. Yeah. Because if Rodgers hits just a couple of those throws, where there's the Jonnu Smith, where there's the first DK deep bomb touchdown, it's like if you just hit 2 of the 3, it feels way different offensively. But when you miss those, now it becomes you got 4 3-and-outs in a row. You got a turnover in there, and it's like, bro, now your defense out here done played 20 extra snaps, then had to play an extra 17 minutes of football. And that's how you're like, yeah, bro, this is, and then a fourth quarter missed tackle, and now you got an explosive, and on that 15-3 balloons, and it's like, dang, how did we get here, man?
Yeah, it also, there's something like, I think the thing that frustrates me just kind of watching it is this is gonna, like, I hate to pick on players, and Caleb Johnson, this is not a knock on you, I'm sorry, but what, it's like we picked the wrong times to try to like get people going, and I'm like, what? Like, we're inside the 10. And we're like, you know what? Now's a good time to run Caleb Johnson. And it's just like, and it's not his fault per se. Like, if you call my number, I'm running on the field too. Like, so it's not him, but it's like, sometimes when I'm just watching like the coaching that we're doing on offense, I'm like, why did we put him in there in that package? Jaylen Warren is our guy. He just is. Okay. Like, I feel that way at home. I don't know what everybody else feels, but it's obvious he's the best back that we have right now. But yet we're like, you know what? What if we throw in a Caleb Johnson? Let's see what he has here. And I'm just like, those are the things that I'm like, we're already not playing well. And to make things, I feel like we mess up our own like momentum. It's like we mess up our own flow. And that's what frustrates me. And it's like, did you guys watch last week at all? And then you came into this game and you were like, oh, you know what? Caleb Johnson on this one. Like, what happens
But see, that's the funny part though, right? So it's like, from the outside standpoint, it's, I don't know anything about this kid. Why would you put him in that scenario, right? But when you're watching this dude every single day at practice, you're like, nah, bro, you're ready for this moment. you're going to make these people believe in you. Because at one point, who was Jalen Warren? Right? Think about it. We had Najee Harris as the first round draft pick at running back, who you don't ever draft in the first round.
Yeah.
And at some point, 30 was getting touches. And it was like, why are you giving the ball to anybody other than our first round running back? But then it shifted, right? To the point where it was like, yo, man, we're even cool with 22 leaving and let's stick with 30. So I just looked at it like that. It's like, yeah, man, everybody at this level is capable of having a day, but you got to go out there and make it happen. And that's the thing. It's like, we'll look at a DK Metcalf, right? And it's like, yeah, we expect DK's days to be dominance because we've seen him dominate plenty of times. But even with him, it's like, yo, sometimes it's not always perfect. It's not always hitting ground, and that's the $100 million guy. So with Caleb Johnson, we also got to think of it now, bringing it down even more so. But that's what they're hunting with that, because he's the unique one of the Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren. Those are still more of like your smaller guys. So that's what they trying to hunt with. But until it produces, we're gonna all have the same feeling. You know how that goes. It's like, yeah, man, you can try whatever you want to try until it works. It is what it is. Yeah.
I just first of all, okay. You'll get this note. I just have to say something. Okay. So first of all, hi Braska Rascal. He is on his
shout
phone,
out.
And I am getting this notification from the phone.
Oh man.
And I just have to know, Braska Rascal, is your view okay from the phone? I just have to know if
portrait or landscape.
Right. Is it in portrait or landscape on your phone? Please
Big
let
difference.
me know. If
Big
you
difference.
know, you know. Like, I just have to know and make sure it looks okay, because this is new. StreamYard is doing a new thing, and what you can see on your phone, what you can see live is different.
I can actually see the notification too that he's on his phone. You're right.
Yeah, and can you see?
I can see
so
that.
Like everything is kind of off the rails right now, because I don't know how any of this is working.
So that vertical preview is different.
The vertical preview is wild. So I just need to know if you can tell me. Okay, so it says the phone view is fine. Okay, so maybe they can't see what.
Perfect.
No, because look.
That's what I'm saying. But because now the Don, I know that's what I'm like. The Don, are you vertical? Is your phone like this or is your phone like this? Because if your phone's like this, that's all I'm saying. It's like, hey, bro, it's yeah. At least from our angle.
I don't know how to fix it.
I don't know. All right. And if you see the technology on the front end, we pushing buttons and how I got weird on this, man. Just
Okay. Yep. Rascal said it. Okay. Maybe turn the phone horizontal. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. So
all good. All good.
All right. Yep. Awesome. This is so great. I don't even know what we're talking about. Because anyways, we'll figure that out later. So now we know, and now you know. So whatever, it is what it is. Okay. From your perspective, I can hear what you're saying, right? And in practice, he's probably showing something. He's doing all the things. I feel like when I look at, like, there's just so many, like, little things that I'm just like, everything just kind of and then it doesn't help that Aaron Rodgers was off, because I think Aaron Rodgers actually made our offensive line look worse than they actually looked, because you can't have time to complete the throws and then you sell the throws and then you're back complaining. Like, who are you complaining about at this point? Because you're the problem. Like, what are you complaining about? Even so, but again, I think that's who we are. And I think we have to start believing that that's who we are, because we've seen this more often than we haven't. How many times have we come up here and we're like, oh my gosh, defense, woo, offense. Yeah, I know. Or woo, offense started great. Offense couldn't finish. Defense, like, I think that's just who we are right now. We're just
but this is the beautiful part. Are you ready? This is the beautiful part about the different mindsets. You're ready to get to the end. It's like, yo, this is who we are. We got to just believe it, right? It's almost like, yo, it's been 9 weeks, right? It's been 9 games. We got it. It's here. From the player side, it's like, bro, nothing is final right now. We're not even thinking about it being, this is who we are. It's just like, this is what we currently are.
Yeah.
But we're constantly a group on the rise. Now, that progression is not always going to be linear. That progression is always going to be perfect. But we know at the end where we're hunting to get to. But it is, I don't know why I just came up when you were talking right there, because it's like, yo, it makes a lot of sense, though. But that's the energy, though. It's always like, yo, If you win, that means you're great. We're winning a championship now. We're ready now. We got it now. If we lose, dang, we got to change. I need answers now, right now. Whereas when you in it, it's like, bro, it's not final. None of this is final. And that's what, never too high, never too low. Yeah. We're going to be all right. Because next week, you win versus the Bengals. Now we over here, and it's like, all right, we win. Ravens lose. We still feeling good in the division. All it takes is a wrong team lose. We're like, yo, bro, we still feel nice now. Look at our record. And it's like, and that's the thing. We would do it every week. So, but that's the part where it's like, it can't be, we don't look at it as final one way or the other. It's just, it's the next game. What's the biggest game of the year? The next one. Why? Because it's the next one. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It just is what it is. And that's like how we keep from here versus here, because otherwise you'll get lost. Think about how hard it would be to like stay motivated if you go on a 3-game losing streak or 4-game losing streak. And the mindset is, dude, man, it's been happening so many weeks in a row. This is it. The Dolphins would never have beat the Bills, right? How does that happen? It happens. Then. Yeah.
Can two things be true? Like,
absolutely.
Can we?
Absolutely.
Because I hear what you're saying. So I feel like what you're saying, your perspective is this is a puzzle, and the puzzle piece isn't done until the final second of the final regular season game. That makes sense to me. I think from my perspective, because I only get to see this team once a week, right?
Right.
I'm putting together a different puzzle.
Absolutely.
So I think for me,
the when pieces you have access to also are way different than the pieces we have access to.
Correct.
Absolutely.
So I think for me, when I say we're just inconsistent, I honestly think it's like a coping mechanism, because it's almost like it's like you have to label things something, right? And I think if I can label it as we're just inconsistent, my expectations, it's like my expectations are now like, okay, we're going to be inconsistent. And so until you change my mind, my assumption is you're inconsistent. And also
you're protecting yourself, man.
Exactly. It's like a coverage of like my mental stability to say like, right? Like we're just inconsistent right now, you know, like I'm in a relationship, right? I'm dating the Steelers right now. And we're past the stage where everything is fun. Every first moment, we're past that. We've had all of our firsts. It's great. This is rounding year one is over. We're in year two. Right. And now I got to decide, am I staying? Am I going? Do I love it? Do I really love it? Are we getting married? And I'm kind of like, I don't know yet, because he's a little inconsistent right now. The good times are fantastic. They're great. I love them. They're amazing. The bad times, I'm trying to figure them out. Are they bad, terrible? They're not terrible, but they're not like good. So that's where I'm at.
But look, but then to piggyback on that, think of it like this, right? So you're living it. You're in the heart of it. You're day to day with it. I'm your BFF, right? We talk all the time. So I also have intimate knowledge of everything that y'all are dealing with, right? Good, bad. So I'm a supporter of you, because it's like, yo, I'm not in a relationship, but dude, I'm like your assistant I'm like your assistant coach. I'm in it with you. But then I'm your cousin that you only see for the holidays. Right. I'm the one that I remember when y'all argued at Thanksgiving dinner. Right. I remember that time when y'all look great for them Christmas pictures though. But then I remember when you told me he ain't show up on time for that Valentine's Day. Exactly. I just keep hearing him always mess up. Girl, why you even with him? I don't even know why you like that. Whereas you over here like, no, man, like he's way closer to being perfect than he is to not. You just only see him in these moments. I see him every single day. So from the player's perspective, we see 100 puzzle pieces in. All right, we know we got 4 months to get this puzzle figured out. So right now at 5-4 in the middle of week 11, we're like, dude, we got, we're more towards getting this complete than we're not. And then when you look around the other one, it's like, yo, we're closer to that, but you don't get to see that we only got 50 pieces left. You don't get to see, you just see, hey, bro, we got how many weeks left? It ain't why every time I look up here, the puzzle ain't finished, bro. Every time I look up, I thought you was gonna blow it out and get this done 2 weeks ago. You showed me just a week ago versus the Colts, man. You was puzzling it up. Now so you act like you don't know what goes to what. What's this?
Yeah.
Whereas we're like, no, man.
Tell me good morning. Yeah.
So one is a nuanced understanding and a nuanced level of like, yo, we got access to this. Whereas the other one is just, I don't know all of that. So when I don't know these details, I can only go off of what I see. So if for 9 games now, 5 of them you look good enough, 4 of them you haven't, and then in 5 of them you haven't even won to the extent that I felt just completely calm and safe throughout the whole time. That's this feeling, and that's why we were like, "Yo, man, we just are who we are, man." And it is what it is. It's like, no, it ain't, bro. Like, we cooking. We in the heart of it though right now. Like, this is the muck. You got to go through this to get to them 10 wins, to get to them 11 wins, to get to that postseason, before we can even get the conversation of, well, are we going to win there? Because once again, we're trying to get to the end, right?
And I'm not even thinking about that.
Right, I'm trying to get to it right now. It's like, yo, before
you're right. And the one thing I've learned, well, there's been a multitude of things I've learned through you, because you're a force multiplier and I can't help but learn, is I'm okay week by week, right? Like, I'm okay to take it week by week. Historically, I was not okay. Historically, I was always looking at, I'm like, oh my God, we have to play. And now I'm like, okay, the Bengals are up next, and I got that. Yeah. And at the same time, I guess for me, because I've never obviously been in an NFL locker room or like been in this is the process, right? Like, this is the moment where you decide, because it's a little hard and the weather's getting a little cooler, and now games are starting. Now games are starting to matter a little bit more. Like, it's in my opinion, maybe this is looking wrong, it's starting to rev up a little bit, and this is the fun 1,000%. Part, because this is where things get decided. And then when I look at this team, I'm like, and again, I can't, if I squint enough, I could look at this team and go, oh my gosh, like we're literally inches away. Literally inches away.
Because who would you say is the perfect team in the AFC to you?
Yeah, no one.
The best team, we already handled them, right?
Yeah.
One of the second hottest teams of the NFL, we already handled them as well, right? And it's like, which teams are the ones that we're so fearful of? Those ones, our records are just as good or better. Some capacity. Right. So it's like,
that's true. Yeah. And I don't,
but the way we talk about it, but the way we all talk, and even how we feel, it's like, it doesn't feel like that at all though. Right. And that's the thing where it's like, is this perception or is it reality? Where are we? Like, what are we?
I think it's because, in my opinion, I don't have a high or a low, because I don't know who's the high and who's the low. Does that make sense? Like,
fair. Yeah. See, and I like that from you, because some people, they have already determined who their elite teams are versus their suck teams. So that's why it's always fun where it's like, well, what are the Colts there? Because I'm sure y'all were believing in the Colts, but they're good right now, right? They're one of the top teams. But yeah, if you don't look at it as, man, this is AP top 5, use my power rankings. It's like, if it's not like that, then yeah, that's perfect. Then no worries.
Yeah, it's like, I don't have, like, in my mind, I'm not looking at a team saying, well, okay, of course, I'm like, if we could have their offense and their this, and yeah, obviously, but that's not realistic. But as far as me assessing, so the way I assess the Steelers right now, I'm not looking at the Steelers and I'm like, oh my God, we're the worst team ever, we suck, fire everybody. That's not where I'm at. Where I'm at is, I can't figure them out. And so because I can't figure them out, I can't place them. And because I can't place them, I don't know what's going on. But then I watch a ton of football, right? So I'm not only watching the Steelers, I'm also watching every other team. And I'm trying to also figure out where to place them. And honestly, I don't really know where to place them either. So that's why for me, it's like, because the Steelers are my team, I care a little bit more about them naturally. But then when I look at them on a scale, if you told me to place some teams, I mean, I could do it by record. And there are some teams that like when I watch the Rams, I like what the Rams look like. I like how they look. It looks like it flows. Even when they mess up, it's like they were trying, like a guy just dropped the ball. But my point is like, it looks different. Does that mean that I think they're the best team in the NFL? I didn't say that. I'm just saying different things look different to me, but I don't know what it means. I don't know. Like,
well, part of that looking different is more the familiarity, right? If you drive past this every single day, the way that you see it, the details, that all the little good, bad about it, you're going to know way more than that spot that you only see on occasion. Right. And that's, part of what I think of with, just the NFL in general, man, because nobody is just separated. Like, there isn't a team that has just separated to the point where we're like, this is why we say what we say. Like, no team, we can say it. Even whatever offense we would want to pick, right? We can say Colts. We saw what that Colts offense looked like versus us, though, right?
Yeah.
We can say, hey man, Bills, Josh Allen is like, yo, we've seen them struggle at times, right?
Yeah.
But then we've seen them put 40 up. Hey, Ravens. It's like, yeah, we've seen them struggle. We've seen them put 40 up. It's like, no, what team has this? This is it, right? But we have that expectation for our team.
Right.
And regardless of why we have that, that's just where we live at, right? And it's the part where it's like, all right, so now we do the whole talk song guess of like explains this, why it makes sense of why we don't do this, but it still doesn't change the feelings of or the desire of, yo, I still want that. But
I think that's the problem.
I think we're chasing after something that isn't realistic from my perspective.
We want to be, what is the Tomlin saying about comfort? We're seeking comfort.
We don't seek it. Yeah, we don't see. Yeah, don't seek it, man.
Yeah, but we're seeking it because we want comfort. And I again, mentally, I know this. Yes, I want to be comfortable. I want to know when I watch the Steelers, I know what I'm going to get. I don't have that right now because I don't have that. We want to remove the human part of it.
We want to feel like I turn it on, and when I push this button, this is what it is. And TJ wins every time. DK wins every time. Rodgers is perfect every time. We make every single tackle. Yes.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Also, shout out to you, Leah, for coming to see what the problem was. Yes.
Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
I saw somebody say, yo, landscape mode won't work on the phone. Like, it just won't work. I'm like, yep, y'all catch what we talking about now. All right.
I don't know what to do.
All right. Well, at least we edged up. Yeah, we got the highlighter on top, and now we're good. Okay,
it is what it is. It is what it is, friends. It is. What
Shout out to Easter. Yeah.
And forehead.
Never know what you're gonna get. All right. She ain't know this is what we needed for this therapy Tuesday. Okay, we had a Moody Monday last night. I was moody as heck. Shout out to the homies. They dubbed it Moody Monday. So you know we're gonna keep. Yeah, it was moody last night. It was Moody Monday. Now we we in therapy mode. All right, therapy Tuesday.
Because therapy, we talk it out. Yeah, this is where we come when we just talk it out, right? All of our
therapy Tuesday with Tanisha.
All of our feelings, we just get them out, right? We just need to know how we're feeling. And right now, I feel like we're all feeling all over the place. Like, I think we're all like, the Colts win was so spectacular for us. And then, it's like, listen, get on and have a ride. That's what you're into for the roller coaster. That's what you're into.
Hey, look, the Don already called it Thirsty Tuesday now, man. We gotta stop this now. All right, guys, we're staying focused, people. All right.
Wait, is he on the phone or is he on the computer? Because I mean, depending on where you're watching,
it's a big difference. Like, you just know the captions on if you're on the phone. Just it'd be funny. Just put the captions on, bro.
I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to change it. This is a mess. Thank you, StreamYard. Thank you. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Good thing I don't get embarrassed because if I did, like, I would have to end this. I would be like, I'm out. Get me out of here.
I'm not sitting up here like this. No. She said, yo, y'all gonna hear this. I'm gonna talk about my squad. I don't care about none of that.
I don't care about anything. Okay. Yeah. I don't care what I have going on. I am talking about my Steelers. So y'all can figure that out later. I don't even care.
And while y'all figuring it out, hit the like button on both channels. All right. Subscribe to both channels because you never know. This is what it get like this sometimes. All right. This is what we are. But you're going to get these takes. You're going to get this talk. All right.
You're going to get, we are the Steelers. Okay. We are the Steelers. Okay. If you're watching us on your TV, on your computer, on your iPad, probably, you're perfect. Okay. You're perfect. If you're watching this on your phone, live or on playback, there's nothing I can do about it. There's just nothing I can do. And I'm sorry that all you're seeing is forehead.
Tom Jason, full HD zoom, bro.
I'm literally sorry. We started the live. We ended the live. Listen.
We had some technical difficulties. They got technical. Yes, we pushed the buttons.
I am taking on.
Here you go.
I am taking on the identity of my football.
There you go.
How about that? I am taking on the identity of us. Okay. If you look at us in one instance, it might be good. If you're looking at us in another instance, I can't call it. So it is what it is. And shout out to the Steelers.
There we go.
So anyways, there's something else that I kind of wanted to ask you about playing on defense. Yeah. When you're in a game, this might be kind of a dumb question, but I'm just curious. When you're in a game, can you can you feel that you've played a lot of plays? Like, do you know that it's actually happening? That it's actually happening while it's happening? Like, do you feel it? Are you like, hey, we just came off this field? Like, what does that feel like as a player when you're going through it?
Yeah, so shout out, man. Obviously, they play 19 extra snaps today or on Sunday, right?
They were on the field for
69 snaps to
37 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to say yes. You feel it. I'm supposed to say yes, you're aware of it. I'm supposed to say, yep, you get upset about it, and you can, in some capacity, like it weighs on you. But when you're out there, man, and this is like what you do, and you feel like you are the best in the world at doing this one thing, and you've been in so many scenarios where there's been 100+ degrees and you play 80 snaps, where there's been blistering cold and you play 40 snaps, whether you get on the field and you only got 1 yard to defend or you got 99 yards to defend. You're just so accustomed to just the variables don't matter. You honestly don't think of it, at least for me. Like, it was never something that I really could like sit there and be like, dang, bro, we up here again. Now, what I will say is this: there are times you get frustrated with just the quick turnover. That part you feel.
Like you just got to sit down and now you got to get up.
I just sat down and you turned the ball over, or I just sat down and it's a 3 and out. We'll get annoyed with that because it's like, hey, bro, if I'm getting you the ball back, you need the day going to help me get my rest. So you need to get a first down on here. Now, I'm not going to trip and ever say that I need rest because I don't. I'll go out there and play every single snap from start to finish. And there isn't a dang that you could do about it. I'm that guy. That's the mindset, right? That's the mindset you have when you go out there as a defender. And you got to, because like you said, what's the difference of, hey, man, we get the ball with 99 yards to defend versus 1 yard to defend? The fans do not care. The team does not care. I need that stop.
Okay.
Right? And when you've been out there, I mean, you think about it, man. I was so happy, man, with Shazier, the strips, the fumble, the forced fumble versus the Bengals playoff game, right? How many people going into that scenario already mentally have checked out? It's impossible. It can't be done, right? But as a defender, none of us had any disbelief. None of us thought that wasn't the case. The mindset was, bro, go get a turnover. Somebody out here is capable. If you put on this, you're good enough. So as much as I want to say, yeah, man, you be thinking about it in the game, you honestly don't. Because to us, it's like, I got another chance to make a play. All right, I get to be the hero tonight then. Sometimes on offense, hey, it's on me today. Somebody gonna be the hero. Why not mine? And that's just how we balance it out, honestly. Like, maybe it's crazy but it doesn't feel crazy because it's actually like I've had too much success in that space,
right,
in those scenarios for it to feel foreign. And that's the Coach Tomlin, right? That's why people get upset with him and his calmness with, because like, yo, he has so much comfort because he's done that for so long. It's like, it's different when you're watching it versus when you've been the one architecting it for all these years. And it's like, bro, my track record, even now, even long, is like, bro, this is what I do. Y'all chill. But that is so hard to chill when you like, hey, bro, this don't feel like chill. This don't feel like that. So that's why, like, we focus on time possession. You hear us talk about it, right? Yo, time possession, man. Y'all got to get these guys off the field. Man, 19 plays. You know how many times you got to defend this? We focus on that stuff. But when you out there, you're like, bro, I ain't tripping on that. Them 19 extra opportunities to make a play. That's it. I'm about to get another sack. I'm about to get me another pick. I'm about to get another forced fumble. You want the ball again? I'm about to do it again. Like, that's what's about to happen. Make sure you get my action photo too. Like, that's kind of how to...
You and these photos.
Because if you don't take the pic, it didn't happen. I just want this me to kick your butt. I need it documented though. You feel me? Because nobody believes it. If you just come back and I'm like, yo, I whooped this tail, man, I did this, y'all gonna be like, yo, you gassing it. So it's like, yo, make sure it's on camera and I don't have to fabricate anything. You see, think about if I'm trying to describe the Brett Favre hit to people, right? In all seriousness, man. You think my people back home would really believe I hit Favre the way that I hit him in Minnesota? And he never, like, nobody would believe that realistically, right? Little kid from P-Town. Nobody's believing that. But it's on tape. Everybody's like, yo, you ain't got to guess. I seen you kill him, man. You killed the body. Like, it's times where they make the story sound sexy. I'm like, dang, it was all that. Bro, we got whooped the game. The rest of the game sucked. That play was legendary. Like, but if it was on camera, think about it, if it's not on tape, nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody cares. And that's why I'm always like, yo, make sure the camera's on though, bro. Make sure the camera's on when I do this.
Do you have pictures of yourself, like in your home office, of like certain plays?
So so this is the thing. So since I moved last year in December, I have all of like that stuff, but it's not like display because I was still in the process of like figuring out what I wanted to do long term. Am I a jersey guy? Am I action photo guy? And it's also the humility part of, yeah, I don't want it to look like it's a shrine of me, but at the same time, this is like one of my life's work as well. And like my kids, like they love it, like it's super cool. And I'm like, yeah, I got my jersey. I'm like, yo, you put on somebody else's jersey, man. They're like, I want to wear your jersey, Dad. So like, I'm back and forth right now, but eventually stuff will get up. I still don't know if it's gonna be mine or not. At the old house, I had one jersey up. I had it next to Troy and Sid Crosby. Like Sid, you know what I mean? Sid, the kid, favorite hockey player, and then Troy because that's baby Jesus. And other than that, it was like, I ain't want any of like my stuff like crazy, you know? Because
you got to put that stuff up. Yeah, you gotta put that stuff
even this picture right here, even having this picture over here at times, I'm like, it's so obnoxious, bro. You really got pictures.
It's not.
This is so.
It's absolutely not. It's absolutely not. Like it's.
My guys that go to. I've seen some of my guys go to games and wear their old stuff, like their old jerseys, and I'm like,
okay,
bro, I would never. I can't do it. Can't do it. But think about it though, right? If you have bought, it's like, yo, I've done this, man. This is my legacy. It's like, yo, how can you tell a person put somebody else's name on? Just like, I get it, but I don't want it. I just like, it's too much. It's way too much, man. I'm like, yo, don't see it, man. I'm just here. I'm just a guy.
Yeah. Shout out to your sweater because everyone thinks it's fire. So.
Oh man, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what? Full transparency, okay? It's LSU Tigers. I'm not a Tigers fan. RIP to my mama. She thought I was an LSU Tigers fan for the longest, so she would watch Les Miles at LSU because she thought I liked the Tigers. All right. So when she passed, I was like, you know what? Let's rock with some LSU. And I had my Kobe free agent Reebok questions. They perp and go. It matched it. And I was like, you know, I'm a sneakerhead, so I needed to have that combo. So shout out. But appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. And Tanisha said it, man. We Eastered out, all right? We needed some happiness today, so we brought some happy colors for y'all, all right? So yeah, there y'all have it. There y'all have it.
We're Easter. And also I just want to comment. A lot of people are saying on their phone they're not understanding what we're talking about. Good. Okay.
Good. You know, good. For those that get it, you're welcome. For those that don't, good. Yeah.
So the other question I had too then, so you're on the sidelines, you're watching, are you watching Aaron Rodgers miss wide open throws? Like, I guess what I'm trying to understand is I know what I feel like as a fan, right? Being at home, we can see everything. As a player though, how does that impact you all when you're on? Are you watching intently
This is perfect. I get exactly what you're asking because as a fan, you watch offense, defense, special teams. So you're going to feel the wave.
Right.
When you're out there, it's so compartmentalized. When we talk about singularly focused, me and you joke off camera about how you will know who we have 2 weeks, 3 weeks in advance. I barely can tell you that we have the Bengals. You feel me? Like, I was like, dang, who do we got this week coming up? Oh, Bengals now. It's Bengals now because I've been so locked in on charges. Like,
okay.
So with that, when you're on that field, when you come to the sideline, you are so focused on what we just had happen in those however many plays it was that you were out there. Good, bad, ugly. If I won, why did I win? If I lost, why did I lose? How did they attack us? What were the type of plays? Them iPads you see people on the sideline with? Yeah. Oh, I need to know. I want information. Coach got to come talk to me. After coach talks to me, man, position coach might come talk to me. Then I might talk to one of my guys who's my backup, right? Hey, bro, what did you see? What did you see when they ran that play right there, bro? Oh, all right, bet. All right, cool. Hey, did they do that like how you thought that was? So you don't even have a clue half the time, and then you're just listening for either
crowd noise.
No, not even crowd, because crowd noise, we blocked that out at times.
Interesting. Okay.
Punt alert, because punt alert means, yo, the drive has stalled, and we about to get ready for special teams. We want field goal alert. If the crowd goes like completely nuts, then we know, all right, it was either a touchdown or a turnover, right? One or the other. Something big, but the majority of the time is, yo, field goal alert, punt alert, like punt return. Like you hardly ever hit punt return because you're on defense. If I'm out there on defense, I should never hit punt return because like, yo, I know it's punt return when I'm coming off the field. You feel me? Like that's how you know what time it is. Like that's kind of like how you focus on it. So everything is so compartmentalized though. We don't look really big picture because it's so much little details that have to go right. Yeah. So it's like, I got to make sure that I know when I have punt alert, because if I'm late when they make the decision to go punt, what if they're at the 50-yard line? They don't know if they want to punt or go for it. And we call it the last second and say, hey, punt team, go out there, and you late. Nah, you don't get to be that guy. You don't get to do that. right? So you focused on what you got to focus on, because when you start, dudes will get fired if you watching the game. And what I mean is this: say offense is out there, but defensively we over here, we're meeting, we're supposed to be talking, and you're not over here supposed to be meeting with us talking. You over here watch, you on the other side. Nah, bro, that ain't gonna fly, man.
That's not.
We got adjustments going on. We got coaching points going on. Now, there are times in the game where, yeah, you will have some moments where, all right, cool, we didn't got all the stuff knocked out. Bet. Let me go over here and watch. And I got a little time right here. Let me go see something, right? Other dudes like, yo, let me go hydrate. Let me go drink some more. Other guys that go get on the bike. Let me go ride the stationary bike, right? So you see all this happening, right? All that's going on. But that's how you feel that time. But you got to be locked in. Yeah. So that's why I say you don't really have a lot of time to be worried about what the offense is doing. Because imagine if I'm over here complaining about, man, offense, y'all 3-0, bro. Offense, y'all tripping. Offense, this and that. And then I get beat with something, right?
Right.
Or I miss a tackle. Because you can still be in perfect position. Brandon Eccles, right? Prime example. Brandon Eccles versus Lad McConkey. We highlighted the matchup, right? For a reason. You play well, everything is good. You're in perfect position, but one little detail, you shoot with the right or with the left hand, but you don't wrap up with the right. So now when you miss that tackle or you don't get the PBU, he catches it and runs up 58 yards, right? Yeah. Big explosive play. But let's pause it to where the catch actually happened. You were in perfect position. Yeah, perfect position. Little detail, right? So that's why it's like, yo, you don't even have time to be worried about that side. You better be focused on you and 100% of you and how you can impact your area, because it's like when you start worrying about other stuff, man, that's when you get exposed. And it happens so much, man. And then from there, you throw that pride, you throw that ego in there, dudes start pointing the fingers. And when it gets rough, and this is why the Steelers are unique, we face adversity just like every team. We haven't had a season where we're undefeated, right? 17-0. You have adversity, but the difference is we don't do this. We do this. When we talk about media, when we talk about fans at times, we want to separate it, right? We're bad because of that players, because of that coach. It's more divisive. Whereas when you're in there, it's like, nah, bro, rally together. Hey, yeah, you had a bad game, but you're not a bad player. Because if you're a bad player, you would not be here. Yeah, you might have had a bad string of games, but you're still not a bad player.
True.
This is how we bounce back this week right here. We can change it right now, but it's inclusive. We lean in. And we talked about that, right? It was like, yo, we're always conditioned to find the answers within. Whereas if you're not in there, you're looking for help. Help me. Who can save me, right? So that's just, the difference of that perspective with that. But that's the mindset when you're out there, though, man. You're not thinking about any of the highs and lows of how the fans see. You're not even feeling the game flow all the way. You're just so, Coach Thomas singularly focused. Like, it is so that, but you have to trust. And this is why he also says trust. You have to trust that those guys over there are doing it the right way.
Yeah.
I have to trust that if I'm preparing and I'm sacrificing, I'm staying up late, I'm not showing up to my kids' events, I'm not going out to date night with wifey because I'm locked in to make sure that I'm the best player I can be. Well, I got to also feel that Antonio Brown is doing that. I got to know that L. Bell is doing it. I got to know that Marquise Pouncey is doing it. I got to trust that they doing it. And I can't disrespect them by acting like I got to go check their work. You see what I mean? So, like, if I got to be, hey, bro, why you like, man, you ain't, come on, bro, you check on my work. Like, you don't believe that I'm the best?
That's actually,
you see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
It's like, bro, and the respect is both ways. Hey, you not coming over here? Like, when I had the whole Jesse scenario, it wasn't a whole bunch of you coming over here talking. Nah,
don't say that word.
Respect. You see it though, right? You see how I used it, right? You see, that's growth. That's growth right there. That's growth. All right. But that's the vibe. You know what I mean? But that's the vibe. It's like, yo, I'm gonna respect you that you're a professional, that you're prepared, that you're doing whatever it takes to be locked in, be ready to go. So I got that same, type of mindset.
Yeah, I respect that.
And when everybody is locked in like that, you get what we had during that time frame, right? Or what you hear about the guys in the 70s or the Super Bowl champions, man. It's like, that's what you get. But every team is unique. And we're going to find out with this team right now, are they a team that can lean in or do they start to push away? Typically, with the way it's always worked is because everybody's been homegrown or, not mega stars joining, the internal core was easier to maintain. Right here, we're going to find out because you got Aaron Rodgers. That's new. Jalen Ramsey. That's new. Darius Slay. That's new, right? These are all big name news that now we're implementing here and we're going to have some adversity. Now let's see. Do we lean in or do we push away? Does it become a finger pointing or is it, hey, man, I'm going to make sure I get my numbers. I don't really care about how the rest of this thing plays out. DK, let's find out, right? That's what we're trying to see right now. And if they can do it the right way, man, they talented enough to turn this thing and get us right where we want to be. Trust me, you look around at whoever you want to say is the best or who we should be the most fearful of, and we're gonna be able to point to plenty of reasons why we should not be fearful of them at the same time, right? That's just where we are. But the only way we can make that a reality is if, these guys lean together and become that tight-knit brotherhood that we always hear people talk about.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the nuance, though. That's the game. That's the game within the game, right?
Yeah.
You got to be close. It's hard. You can't put a score on that, but it matters. It matters.
I think, too, but before I say anything, I just need to pause and say, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed to both of our channels. Bird pops up to say, smash the like button. It's free for really flawed votes. And you can hit the like button.
Smash it like a headboard. Come on, man. Smash it like you're headboarding, man. You know how you do it. Just bang, 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 bang. Bang. There we go. What? Is that it? That's a football, sir? Sorry, it's a football. Smash it. Just like a headboard.
In a lot of ways, we got headboarded by the Chargers. In a lot of ways, we got headboarded by the Chargers. I mean, we got headboarded, we got smashed.
There you go.
Like the D was okay.
There it is. I mean, all right, there it is. Kind of went
off the rails with that game. Oh my God. So there's that, everyone. So that is what you're here for. And so there it is.
Exactly.
I think I just cannot. I never know what's going to happen on Tuesdays. I never know what's going to happen on Wednesdays.
That's football.
It's football. That's all. Okay? We're here for football. We're always here to talk about football and headboarding. I'm always up to talk about headboarding and smashing and the D not being good because my gosh, like we got some things to figure out.
Look, the D was good. We just couldn't finish.
We just
ran out again. Lord,
and that is never good. That never works out right. We really gotta. The D didn't last, and that is a problem. We gotta be on the same page here.
Jared said that the D was in for too long. That's what happened. When the D's in for too long and it can't finish, it gets bad.
For too long. That is
bad real quick, man.
You know what? And we all know what happens when it just doesn't work. So. You're right. That's a
37 minutes of D. 37 minutes of D is too much D. Like, let's all agree with that.
Way too much D. That's because the offense was getting smashed.
Please,
please, offense. Please, offense, step up. So we can.
We need help.
We need help.
Yeah, we need help.
Like, what do we have to do? Okay, like, what do we have to do in
third
order
downs?
for us to stand? Like
third downs.
You know what else is frustrating too? Is like, I really thought we were going to win. When I let's just be honest here for a minute, okay? Let's just be real, okay? Let's just be real, okay? So I'm just going to be real for a minute. Like, this is kind of what I was thinking, right?
Let's do it.
So the game starts, right? The Steelers go up 3-0. And I'm like, okay, like we're kind of filling each other out because like we said, we're the same type of team, right? We're going to grind this out.
It was 5-3 at one point.
Right. Well, then we get the safety. And I was like, what
what is this?
Aaron Rodgers, throw the ball. But okay, right. Maybe he needed that to wake him up. I excused it away. Cool. Then it's 5-3. And I'm like, whoa, this is a Steelers game. Mm-hmm. We are up in there. The D is good. Everything is good, right? Like this is it. Like, we're getting to the quarterback. Like, I was like, yeah, okay. Like, this is what I like to see. And then, I don't know. It was just like, I felt like Aaron Rodgers slowly continued to kind of miss. And it was kind of like, at one point, I was like, is he just going to be off all night? And then the big play happened. We go in at halftime. And even going in at halftime, I still was like, that's okay because the D was holding like it's supposed to. Shout out to them. Offense just needed a spark. And I was like, we're going to be fine. And I don't even know when I realized we're probably not going to win. But that feeling when you really think you have it because you really think you have found something and then it just doesn't, you're just kind of like, what is this? And then obviously I'm not going to talk about the toss plays inside of the 10. I'm not going to talk about the toss plays inside of the 10. I'm not going to talk about the toss plays inside of the 10. But then we start doing things where I'm like, what the? I thought we were going to win. Like, so it's like slowly, I'm like, we're not going to win. We're not going to win. And it was like, I was going through this moment of like, and then of course, I know I have to make my like instant reaction video, right? And now I'm trying to like get myself together because I don't even know what I was going to say because I was just like, it just went so wrong in the weirdest way that I'm just looking and I'm just like, what happened? Like what? And I still don't know the answer because I don't go back and we watch games, but as I'm still thinking about it, I'm just like, it just didn't quite work. It just never, it just like, it never really got going at the same time. And it feels like every week I'm cheering for, like, obviously every week I'm cheering for us to win, but it's like every week I'm cheering for like a different side of the ball, right? It's like 1 week I'm like, come on, defense, get a stop. D is good, amazing. And then now the offense is getting smashed and I'm like, oh God, well, this is terrible. Like, this is so bad. And now the special teams comes in and like, we can't field punts correctly. And I'm like, and then Boz missed the field goal. Like,
bad. Like how we get here. Yeah.
Everything I usually think I know is good.
We always say football is a microcosm of life. And what I mean is this, right? Think about everything you just broke down, right? What we deem as consistent, what we deem as these are our money areas. We can't go wrong here. We could go to sleep and we know by 16 makes in a row, we don't miss this. But it's kind of like, all right, you got your relationship and everything is always good. But now all of a sudden, hey, why said she do her hair like that all of a sudden now, man? Or hey, man, he used to text all the time in the morning. Now he don't text. Right. He text me this week. Like, what's going on here, man? Like, and it's like, yo, you're still a good person. I still know you got all these other beautiful, perfect things. It's like, yo, or man, every time I start my car, it turns on, it revs up for me real nice, and you do it every single day, right? Until that one day that check engine light comes on, you like, what's this?
What's going on? Yeah.
Why you tripping? I need to put air in the tire too. So is there something else? My wipers. What you mean the windshield wipers want to be? Why? I got to replace this all of a sudden? Like, you've been working fine the past 6 months. Why you want to start this today? But that's football. Football's the same way. So think about your special teams as that's your tires, right? Oh, defense. Okay, that's your engine. All right. Hey, quarterback. That's my steering wheel. God dang. Okay, my O-line. These are my seats. Okay, so. Man, my power recliner seats ain't reclining today. Oh man, my windows don't want to roll down this time. It's like, yo, it's something popping up every time, and we just trying to band-aid it, right? Coach T's driving it the whole time. All right, don't worry, guys. Let's put a little oil in here. Hey, I got a little fixing flat that'll help the tires in the back. Oh, hey, look. I know you want to roll that window down. Let me get the pliers real quick, okay? I got these pliers. We call these guys Broderick and Troy. We just gonna put them in there, and they work, okay? They work. All right. Oh, look.
Broderick and Troy tires.
All right. Oh, look. It works. We work it. All right. It works. Okay. So you just see, we got certain things. But then it's like, all right. But then we got candy paint, right? Candy paint. That's Aaron Rodgers. Like, dang, that car, it looked kind of nice. But then you're like, is it a Bentley all the way? Is it a 300? We don't know just yet. We trying to figure out. It might be Bentley-ish. It might be a 300. We're going to figure out as it gets a little closer. All right. We finding out. It's getting closer. We're like, I don't know just yet. But we got some nice things about it. It revs up nice. That's the Jalen Ramsey part, right? He's like, yo, the mufflers on that thing.
Jalen Ramsey.
Come on now. Did you see him run? Did you see the 50-yarder? He chase that man down. Did you see that?
Jalen Ramsey. Like,
you put it on display.
Jalen Ramsey.
Best players work that hard, play that hard. It makes it easy at times, man. Because there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
You will never see this, Jalen. You might actually. You actually might because the internet's weird. Listen,
super weird.
Bro,
yeah.
Thank you. You know what? Because he didn't give up. And I felt like he took that personal, right? Like, you're not about to score a touchdown on me. Like, I don't care. Like, and I felt it when he was running. And in my mind, I was just like, I see that in Jalen every single freaking week.
But you see the difference in mentality also, though. How many people from the stands are already like, why are you chasing? It's over.
No, like,
Think about it, right?
I need more of him and everybody else. Like, sprinkle some of that. Like, give me some of that D. Okay, not like that, but give me some of that everywhere.
But this is the thing, though. Not everybody has that belief. That's a dude that
they all need to be fired, Moats.
But so once again, right? The response is, yo, fire him, right? It's, hey, if we can't get that, it's done. It's ended. As the player, though, think about that. It's like, yo, I know, but like, just the mindset is like, yo, as the player, you're like, bro, this is what we are. Yes. We never feel like we can't make a play. There is an instant where it's the majority of people in that scenario watching are like, yo, it's a touchdown, it's done. The majority of people, if they're in that scenario, hey, would you chase? Hey, are you going to chase with that level of effort also? Yeah. That's what makes him, though. And that's why he's Jalen Ramsey. It ain't a lot of dudes walking as Jalen Ramsey. But that's why he is so special, because all of those things.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I'm glad we got him. But that's that. It's like, yo, you might have that desire to want to chase like that, but you don't have the ability to go do that.
True.
And then to stay in the next play. Think about that. He didn't come out.
Oh God. We have a super chat. I want to get to it, but first I need to say, somebody says, wait, are we still talking about the defense? We're always talking about the defense.
Listen.
I don't understand how this got misconstrued.
Yeah, it's always defense, bro. We're always talking about the defense. It's always defense.
We're all about the defense, okay?
Capital defense, okay?
Capital D. Capital D for defense.
Every single time, like, yeah. That's what we pushing. All right, we pushing hard and heavy. That's
absolutely
all right. What would Coach T say? Okay.
Period. Exactly. And yes, our defense just happens to be limp at the moment. It does happen, and sometimes it's just not good.
Look, it started out strong for about 3.5 quarters, and then it went flat. Okay.
Exactly. So that's what we're talking about. So if you're new here, that is what we're talking about. Is the defense. So for the super
you
chat,
got to finish strong. We didn't finish strong,
and we did.
We didn't finish strong,
and it went limp, and like we got to fix that. So yes, we're talking about the defense. So
it's always defense.
Capital D.
They do it at every game. It's defense.
Exactly.
Defense. I'm not making it up.
I don't. Yeah, there shouldn't be misconstrued in any way, shape, or form. So we're good there.
Any game you watch.
Yeah. So super chat from. Oh gosh, I didn't read it. Super chat from. Oh, the Debo Savage. Love this. The Chargers left us toes up. The Chargers.
Dang. That's tough. That's tough. I'm glad you're reading this one. That's tough. Dang.
The Chargers.
Tell me how you really feel.
Okay.
Jeez.
The Chargers left us toes up, shaking my head. Our playbook reminds me of a high school football team right now. The playbook doesn't look open. Trying to be emotionally neutral, but bruh, WTF is going on with our game plan. Okay.
Whew.
Shout out to you. Okay. Shout out to you.
Toes up. That's
toes up is rough. Like,
dang, bro.
That is like, yeah. So
just when you think it can't like get worse, like, yo, how did we get there? Like,
how did we? Yeah, like, and you know what's terrible is bro. I think too, like, we don't know what the game plan is, friends. We don't know what the game plan is, friends. We know we want to win, and we know we want to win. What do you want us to say? Like,
and look, and I always feel like I get in trouble when I answer this because you watched our offense and you said we got a high school playbook, and you watched the Chargers offense. And what was your takeaway? They
actually looked like high school. They actually did like, high schoolers.
They legit read high school 22 as in one running back, one fullback, two big tight end personnel plays. Like, they had the most dumbed down version of an NFL playbook. The difference is they executed it. They had a couple of plays and they had 3 turnovers in the game. And that's why you're not saying, hey, man, Why the Chargers got this elementary style playbook? They run it 22 dive, 22 power, 32 counter. It's like they run it the bay. Let me try to hit lad. Let me see if I can take a shot down the field of Quentin Johnston, right? Super vanilla, super basic. Yeah. Difference was, though, like I said, 3 turnovers. Because that, when you're looking even at the margins, right? And we're like, yo, how does the game get to where it is? And it still technically is what it is, right? Because if you have 3 turnovers in an NFL game and you're 2 of 11 on third down, you should get beat 30, 40 points, right? We've highlighted those instances throughout the year, right? Why this team puts 40 up, right? That team won by this. So you're like, man, we played bad. We was trash, right? Ultra bad. And it was like, well, why was it still 25-10? Like, wow, that's a weird, like, how was that? And then it's like, okay, well, they were more penalized. They had 8 penalties in the game. Okay. Then it's like, all right, well, what else is going on? Man, who outrushed who? Rushing numbers were actually relatively similar. Yeah. Problem was, they also were able to have a little bit more success throwing that football than we were. Because it was like, we sacked their quarterback more than our quarterback got sacked.
Yep, that's true.
5 sacks was what we got Herbert, 3 for us. But once again, 3 turnovers. Now, what those turnovers do, you talk about momentum, you talk about points not being scored for you and points that did get scored after that. And that's when you're looking and it's like, yeah. Then we also talk about, hey, we had a 4th down conversion attempt, did not get it. They had one, obviously, success, right? Yep. So those are some of the nuanced parts of, well, why did it feel at one point like, yeah, we still should win this? But at the same time, it felt like we were playing just boring, bad, just atrocious. But yet the Chargers, we would say were a good team, but we at the same time didn't feel like they were a good, great, or anything special team when we were in the game with them. Why is that? It's like, and then you hear me come over here and be like, yeah, guys, because we are right where we need to be. This is just the league. Because the Chargers are a dang good team. Like, we all in that same bubble right there.
I know what happened. We were very elite average. We were very elite average. We were very, like, what?
Why?
That's what happened. That's what happened. We had elite opportunity, but the execution was average. And therefore we were elite average. We had chances. I thought we were going to win because I'm like, no way Aaron Rodgers is going to continue to miss wide open receivers. That's not going to happen. It happened.
Like, into today right now, right? As we sit here in week 11, who's an elite team? Do we look at the Colts and say elite? They've only lost, what, twice? Do we look at the Patriots and say elite? They've lost, I think, twice also. Everybody else, Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Beagles, Chargers, Steelers, it's like all the rest of us sit in that exact same 4 losses, 3 losses, 5 losses. I'm just like, all of us right there in that thing, but we still feel like a cut above certain other teams, or even the Jaguars, right? How do we view them? Are they, because record-wise, it's like,
that's an interesting, yeah.
No,
and I think, and that's why it's like at this point. By the way, shout out to the comments in the comment section that are giving me compliments. Shout out to the compliments. I see them. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I think that's where this gets interesting, because I think if you look at the Steelers, right, you have a feeling because you're a fan. It's a team you watch the most. It's a team you know the most players on. It's a team that you study. It's a team that everything, right? It's a team that you spend your
like everything.
Yeah, and you know we know the punter's name. Okay, I don't know the punter. I don't know the punter on anybody else's team. I'm just going to be honest, okay? I know Dicker the kicker because he played for Texas, but I don't really know a lot of other people. Like, my point is I get it. And then when you stop looking at just your team and kind of work your way out, we're kind of right there where everybody else kind of is right now. I mean, because some teams have won 7 games, and I get it. Teams have won more games than us. I get that. But also, when you look at how we're losing games, we're not losing games because we're like outmatched or out talented or we're missing games because we can't execute.
Tanisha, was the Seahawks game not a prime example of that? And we look at the Seahawks, they're another one just like the Colts, right? 7-2, How do we view them, right?
Right.
We've seen them beat. We've seen us in the exact same game with them, and it wasn't we walk out there like, dang, bro, they whooped us from start to finish. We looked at, he's like, man, shoot, we do this right. We did that, man. I ain't tripping on that. I guarantee we would have beat them. Like, that was the energy. So if that's what we deem as an elite team, what does that say about us then? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out, because we don't feel like we're the ones. We saw what Minnesota did to Cincinnati. True. We have not experienced that at any point this season. We've seen multiple teams experience that. Heck, we just seen the Bills get that. Dolphins, right? And we all know it. When we look at the Bills on the rest of the schedule, we're all like, hey, man, it's Bills coming up, right? But it's like, yo, what? Baltimore, we got to play Baltimore. It's like, what team is just this? Yo, they're heck, even the Eagles at times. You watch the Packers at times. Just like, bro, what is this team where it's just like, yo, every week, man, they're the ones. None of them are, man. None of them. Yeah. None of them. But when it's our squad, you know how it is, man. I'm just like, yo,
and that's
which one, man? Because we right there, we're right in the mix with everything right here, man.
It's us. Yeah. It's because it's us. And I think too, I always ask the question, because you probably know this about me, but I hate big words. Like, I hate elite. I hate trash. I hate these big statements, because they don't mean anything, because next week that team could lose. And as soon as you gave them that big title, you're ready to strip it. And
but
so
we do it all the time, though.
And so for me, like, I don't like to do that. I don't like to go that far or that low or whatever, because I don't think that that's realistic at all. But the thing that I like to see, and I say this when I watch all football teams, is I want to see progress and I want to see opportunity. Because even if you don't execute, if you had the opportunity to execute, that lets me know you're doing something right, versus the opposite of just not having the opportunity. Because I think sometimes when I look at the Steelers, the opportunity is there. So if the opportunity is there, so what I mean by that is, like, the receivers are getting open. There are opportunities. Aaron Rodgers didn't have to take that safety. Our offensive line is holding. Now, are they getting a good enough push on run blocking? Like, okay, we can debate that. But my point is like, we have opportunities. So we don't suck. We're not terrible. We're not like, that's ridiculous. We just aren't executing. And who is responsible for executing? That's all the players. And so for me, that's where when I evaluate, that's kind of what I look at, is I'm like, do we have opportunities to be better? Yeah. The answer to that question is yes. And until we start executing, we're not going to be better. But does that mean we're trash? No, it means we're not executing. Like,
and the time for, and at least from my perspective, the time to completely know if you're trash or not, it will come. But in the heart of it, which is where we are right now, it's just hard to, like, 11? Yeah, and that's the same with, like, from a coaching standpoint. I know people at times it's like, yo, fire this versus not fire this, and it's like, yo, there's a time for that. But when you're the Giants and you fire your coach in the middle of the season, what does that say for the rest of your season? You're done. It's over. You're a joke. That's what you are, and those players know that also, regardless of what this week to week is like. Yo, you know what this is, man. We're playing for me, not we anymore. That is no longer a we. Headman's gone. You know, it's a different collective next year, all across the board. We don't want to do that. We've been fortunate to not be put in a position where we've really had to entertain that. But at the end of the season, when you look at full body of work, both in this season and throughout the duration, that's when you can make those type of statements of, man, this can't go. This has to go, right? Trash. This was elite. But in the heart of it, it's just like I said, it's just hard to do that because you're still gathering information right now, man. We can find out, though, in a couple of weeks, man, what this team is about to do. But we see this every year, though, right? Shoot, was it 2 years ago, man? They went through that 3-game scare where it was Cardinals, Seahawks, and somebody else they dropped to and was like, yo, how'd you lose these three?
It was like Patriots.
And it was like, we're about to have our first, like, yo, losing season of the Coach T. It's done, man, firing people. And then it's like, yo, it rallies.
Yeah.
And that's the part where it's like, okay, we can't even say we're in the heart of that yet, because just a week ago, we beat one of the hottest teams in the NFL, the Colts, right? So this is just the polar of we were on a high, and now we dropped it. All right, bet. And it wasn't a trap game, wasn't a Tomlin loss or anything like that. It was just you lost to a good team. Chargers are a good team. But now you have another great opportunity where we should be back on the A side of this matchup as well. And now it's, hey, if you're a team that we think can be elite, this is when you should win then. If you're a team that truly feels you can be championship caliber, well, this is where you start turning that corner. And we're in November. Coach Tomlin always says, they remember November, man. November, December, this is when it matters the most. And you brought it up. You talk about when it's cold out, right? And everybody wants to hit when it's cold out. You tired, man. You've been playing football since April. Usually you check in April 18th. It's a long grind. Long grind. You'd have missed a lot of hanging with your family, hanging with your friends. Shoot, you might have your wife. Some dudes might have extra wives and girlfriends. You never know, right? But you missed out on a lot, right? Now we're about to find out, do you really love it, though? Are you obsessed by it, right? Would you die for this thing? Because this is going to separate you, because the ones that don't, they start to check out. I'm tired of it, most. I'm tired of waking up at 6 a.m. We've waking up at 6 a.m. since April. I don't want to do it no more. I'm sore. I don't want to stay. I don't want to fit this run anymore. I don't want to fit it the right way. I want to use my hands this time.
That's true.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
November, this starts to happen. December, it gets worse. We start saying, hey, he shipped his car already. You know what that means? He mentally has checked out on the season, and he has already said we're in off-season mode. My car is shipped to my off-season address. That's what, and teams are, man, the Browns are about 3 weeks away. We like, hey, Cleveland, y'all about to check out. New York, hey, they already, hey, them cars are shit, fella. Oh, you said they fired Dable? They shipped them cars, bro. They are out of there, bro. They cutting up the leases now, bro. Yeah.
Like, the fact that they waited till after the trade deadline to fire their coach, I'm like, what a disservice. Like, what a weirdly ran organization. Yeah. Like, y'all had an opportunity. Like, I don't know. When I saw that, I was like, you literally should have fired him before that so that you had an opportunity to kind of clean house, get some whatever. Like, I just think sometimes these organizations do the weirdest things. And shout out to everyone who is on watching from the phone that are seeing certain things. So shout out to everyone watching on the phone. Make sure that you hit like buttons. We're going to end this live here in a few minutes. If you have any questions that are reasonable.
Is it really 12? What?
If you have any reasonable questions, we might have time for a question or two.
Where did the time go?
Well, listen.
How are we already here, Tanisha? I blame you. There's no way this much time has surpassed us. We just literally got on this thing and started talking. I blame you. This is your fault. I'm seeking comfort. I don't want to be a good teammate. Okay. I want to be a finger pointer. Okay. I'm going to be a comfort seeker. I'm going to play the blame game. I'm going to minimize my role in this and say, Daggett, why'd you do this? Why'd you allow it to go? I just can't believe you ain't freeze the time. I just gonna let the clock just go like this. Why would you do such a thing? What is your deal? Huh? You're supposed to be the PhD person. You're the force multiplier. You're the smart person. You're supposed to make it all work. What's going on here? Okay, it's your fault.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny because I accept all of that.
Blaming you. Okay?
I'll accept all of it.
You. It's your fault.
The funny, and by the way, questions, I only will put them up if it's a good question. So we'll end on a good question if we get a good question. But before we go there, make sure that you hit the like button on all different channels. I'm going to say this again. If you're watching on your phone, I don't know what's happening. I'll get that worked out. If not, next week I'm wearing a hoodie, and that's just what it's going to be. So,
you can see Steelers. Get that branded, all right?
Or you're going to see like anything. You're going to see anything because at this point,
this is new.
This is hilarious. All I see is forehead and pink.
You catch it there because I'm just like, bro. I see just the top of my edge up, and just pink on top. Yep.
And I don't know how to fix it.
It surprised us as well. All right, this wasn't something that we knew. We clicked on. It was like, hey, Tanisha, you see this? Huh? I do see this. What's this? I don't know, Tanisha. What you think of this? Huh? Yeah. And then as the intro's playing, I'm like, I think that's the preview for what they seeing on their phone.
Yes. And the weird thing is too, is you can only see that view on my channel if you're watching on your phone. Because I have 2 streams going on my channel. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how I don't know.
It's just on yours. It's just yours.
I have no idea how it got that way.
Yeah.
But I have 2 different streams. So if you click on the phone stream, you're going to get a different view than if you click the regular stream. Moats doesn't have it on his side. I don't
know why. Tanisha, you know why? Because I was taught You never want two guys in the same hole. Okay. It's bad. It's bad. It's a terrible concept on defense. You never want two in the same hole. You, on the other hand, you were like, you know what? Don't worry about it, guys. I got double streams for you today. Y'all want double? Here we are. Boom. How y'all like these apples? All right. So that's what's going on.
Double or nothing.
Yeah.
Double or nothing.
So that's what this all is. All right. I just knew that. I learned ahead of time. I was like, I'm just keep my solo. Just one live boom. That's all you're getting. Okay. Ha. Boom.
Double or nothing.
A little different. It's a little different. That's all I'm saying, man.
That is so funny.
So yeah.
Rod, no, trust we tried. We tried on my side. We're trying. I something is wrong with my settings, and I don't know when StreamYard changed, but they changed things
like day or so because it's just been random buttons that's been adding different things, just popping up.
Yeah. So, anyways, now listen. Now you all know me by now. This won't happen again. Okay. I'll get it figured out. All right. Don't you even worry. I will get this figured out.
That's that PhD coming. He said, look, you might see me like this today, but hey, it won't happen again.
We'll get this taken care of.
She don't make the same mistakes twice. That's what she said. She said, don't you? And this ain't even a mistake. But she said, don't you worry. You won't see this again.
Don't you even worry. X Concept says, it's for the fans. Extra content for the congregation.
Shout out to the congregation, man.
Shout out to everyone. So we have a super chat, and I have to get my mind right to read it because
God.
It's from the Debo Savage. Okay.
He the one who had the last one out. I think about it. Sheesh. Debo.
What are the chances we unplug the Bengals' souls?
Oh God. All right. Okay.
What are the chances we unplug the Bengals' souls this week? I have a theory here, and Moats, we'll end on you, and you might have some thoughts, but my main thought, just so everybody understands the question, because I'm going to take it off the screen, is what are the chances we unplug the Bengals' souls this week? Okay. The only way we can do that is the D has to be good consistently all game. We need more D, physical D, aggressive D, consistent D all the time. That is the only way you can unplug souls against the Bengals is that solid D has to come in consistently all game. That's it. That's my answer. I will let Moats take it over, and he can say what he needs to say because that's the only way we can get their souls.
You see it right there, okay? Boom. Okay, boom. There you go. All right. I don't even want to touch that way. I'm just okay. Yeah.
Well, great news, everyone. We've made it to the end of the show. Okay.
Yeah.
We hope that our goal is that you learn something. Okay.
You're gonna learn a lot on this show. You for sure learn a lot over here.
We want you to learn. And if you are here and you are learning and you are laughing and you appreciate us, hit that like button. Because we like that you're here. We want you to be here. And if you don't like anything that we're saying, hit that like button so that we can look at that and see the things that you didn't like when you hit the like button.
And comment why too. Make sure you comment why you hit that when you hit the unlike button too. Let us know.
And leave a comment.
It might be too much D for you.
After the live, leave a comment. I am in the comments. I am creeping. Okay. If you have a comment after the live, let me know. Hit it in the comment section. I'm all about that. I also think, if I will end on this, and then we get to see Moats' exit because Moats' exit is the best exit. And I'm going to say this and then I'll shut up, and whatever you say, you can say whatever. I do agree. We have to make the Bengals walk funny. Absolutely. It's on you, Moats. How do you want to end the show?
How do you say that and throw it to me? Who be saying these? Yo, comment section, y'all are wild. Y'all are out of pocket. Okay? Y'all out of pocket. But I agree, man. All right. And to just keep it simple, final words, make sure we skin that cat.
Okay. You see that improvement? We got to improve perimeter. You see these borders improved? You see, he's improving. He's a starter. He's a starter, folks, for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You're funny.